Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, for the collective, and it's for Saturday the 12th of July 2025. I hope you're doing well. Had a full moon yesterday. How was that for you? Did you have a lot of letting go going on? If you want to know what it's about for you personally, get yourself a moon energy reading from our website BeHealing.com. I rolled my prices back 5 years for this month, and so it's a great time to purchase one of those. Let's get into it. What's in the energies for everybody today? Time to restore. You might be feeling tired today. If you're feeling tired, tend to yourself. We've got to put ourselves first. We've got foxfire, fiery passionate energy, and immortality, something that won't go away, like a feeling that won't go away, or a passion that won't go away, something pulling you back in, but feeling tired. So do tend to yourself if you're feeling tired. Put yourself first. We should always do that. Never overriding those things. Like it's masculine paradigm that gets us to override those things. No, just keep on doing, keep on doing. Whew. Keep up, slave, keep on doing. Don't. You're tired. Well, that doesn't matter. Suck it up, you know. Not good for us. We've got focus and connection. It feels like a focus group, you know, like a mastermind. It feels like you and other people focused on a similar kind of thing. You might be coming together with people with similar visions, similar interests, similar focuses to you. Let's get more out. What else, guides, please? What else is going on? We've had a lot of divine feminine energies and guidance coming through lately. Ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon, beyond what has been done before. Yes, we're heading into a new earth now. We're not taking the old earth with it. The structures that we've had, we see how they don't work. We need to create completely new structures. And I don't think any of us have the vision of what that is yet. We've got little pieces of it all together, but we're going to have to do it together in that kind of way. And it requires us to focus beyond what has gone before, to empty our minds, to think beyond, right? It's the only way we create new things is by getting into that space in between. We can do it in meditation. In the space in between, open to the infinite potential as well. I know what the old earth is like, and I can't imagine what a new earth would be like. Show us, show me my part in it. What, you know, it's that holding the vision that's important at the moment. Let's get some cards out. I should have been shuffling while I was... okay. Starting out with these two cards. Yes, holding the vision. High Priestess, tapping in, tuning in, meditation. Show me. We're working... Divine Feminine, High Priestess. Those of us in tune, we are working with the divine on this. We're working with the earth, Mother Earth, and we're working with the sun, and we're working with a lot of other beings as well. We're not alone in this. We are being helped. But we're the channels, we're the portals. Divine Feminine, you're the portal. All of this information coming through us. We've always been portals. Portals to new souls coming through. We're portals to the new earth coming through as well. Now, Two of Wands is a crossroads. A crossroads asks you to make a decision on action to take. Now, action to take might make you think of doing something, right? Action to take. Sometimes an action to take is not doing something and being purely in the feminine energy, not doing and doing the inner work. No, I'm here to hold this energy and trusting in that. Here to hold a vision, here to bring through a vision, here to bring through a vision and then hold that energy. That is doing a lot. Yeah, not in a masculine's eyes. That doesn't matter. I'm not a masculine, I'm a feminine. That's my place. That's my power. That's what I'm here to do, right? I'm kind of doing that and also putting it in the masculine frame to help you guys out with it too. So I'm interested in what my personal transition will be in this. Oh, then we've got the Emperor, Divine Masculine, Ace of Cups, falling in love, Ace of Swords, wants some kind of a new start, had an aha about himself. Two aces, Divine Masculine wants something here. Heart and mind aligned. Emperor, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, heart and mind aligned. Aha. You might be hearing from somebody today. Queen of Swords says, no, I'm busy. What are you busy doing? You're not doing anything. I am doing a lot. I'm not doing anything in a masculine way. I'm doing everything in a feminine way. And we're the leaders in that, right? High Priestess and the Two of Wands. What's this? What is this decision that we need to make? Two of Wands, of what direction to go in, crossroads. Empress, giving birth to the new world. The Empress, divine feminine, putting that first, putting our roles first. It's the only way it'll happen. We might think that we want to perhaps say yes to the Emperor at the moment. It might be a romantic relationship or something, because that might seem like it's what we've wanted. But no, there's something way bigger than that coming through us. Whole new earth coming through us. And yes, in that new earth, then we'll want to get into the relationships for sure. But before that, I am not sure we want to, because it's going to be so different. You know, if we get into a relationship now, the old roles and structures are going to be in place. As much as we'd want to try and change them from within that is very difficult to change it within it. It's like once somebody gets to know you as you are, like any kind of thing, you know, if you suddenly empower yourself and you're like, I don't want to do that anymore, or, you know, I'm not, you know, like when you let go of codependency, all of those relationships break down where you were being codependent. It's hard to change it within it. What fuzzy. Yeah, hard to change it from within it. So there's an emotional release with this. It's like a crossroads, like you're being asked. Divine Feminine, you're being asked, are you willing? Are you willing to do this now? Now, you've been asked before. I don't know whether you remember that, but before you were incarnated into this body, this lifetime, you were asked. And you said yes then. This is a re-asking. Are you going to say yes now? And it comes with an emotional release. I mean, it's not going to be easy to make that decision, to be this Empress, the one that births it. We have to be the front runners in it, and we have to be adamant. No, I need to do this. I can't be doing that now. I need to do this. Flossie Cat wants to go out. I'm going to let her out. I'll leave you with that thought right now. Go on then, Floss Bags. She wants to sit in the sun instead of in this air-conditioned room. So the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. The Emperor, Divine Masculine, has had an aha, and he's in love, and he wants to start something. What's of this? Yes, and so I'm hearing like Divine Masculine will recognize the energy. I'm talking Divine Masculines now. I'm talking those that have been doing the inner work. They've raised themselves up to a certain, I'm getting a download right now, raised themselves up to a certain level, and they're going to recognize the Divine Feminine as a portal now, and what they might be feeling is like, you're a portal for me. You know what I mean? My own personal portal to help me, rather than you're here bringing in the new earth. So they might be not consciously diminishing your power, but not consciously. Well, the Hermit, this is like alone. It's like they need to do this alone. They need to step into this new way of being, the new masculine way of being alone. It says the Hermit, it's the alone card. Well, what's behind that? You know, I think the Divine Masculines will be picking up the energy of the Divine Feminine, going, you are the portal, you're my portal. I think we're all going to be thinking too small at the moment. Creativity and new day is behind that. So it's like they want to create something. I would think carefully on this. If there's a love offer coming through here, just be careful, because it might distract you from what you're here to do. It feels to me in the energy that the Divine Masculine isn't ready for this now. However, there might be a coming together, and then a short coming together of Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine for her to initiate, or it's like an initiation, or something energetically. He's going to be drawn to it, you see. He's going to want you to do the work. Masculine are used to that, women doing all the work. Say no. Queen of Swords, she says, no, I'm not here for that. I'm not your personal portal. Six of Materials. Six of Materials is reciprocal. So, Divine Feminine holds this clear vision, right? So it's just like we've done for relationships, Divine Feminine. We've done it for relationships already. We know who we are. We know what we bring to relationships. We know how to spot the red flags. We know what we want in a relationship. We'll know how to recognize someone that's got what it takes to have a healthy relationship. Yes. And so we hold that energy, fine being single, holding that energy until it comes in. We're doing the same thing for the new earth now, which complicates relationships because it's all about masculine and feminine energies. So the divine masculine comes in, recognizing that energy, the portal. The feminine energy is like, I know. Here it is. I'm holding this energy, I'm bringing it through. I know a co-creator of this new when I come across it. And I also know who is trying to create the old within the old paradigms. It's almost like this Hermit card saying like there's not been enough time yet of aloneness for them to truly get it. For them to truly realize, no, the feminine is not the slave anymore, not here to do it for you. We're here for a specific role. Yes, and it's for the collective. It's not for a specific person. So reciprocation is holding on to that, having boundaries and going, well, no reciprocation. Reciprocation as in birthing the new earth. So it's going to be like a masculine that comes in with the ideas of that. It's a much bigger thing. It's a much bigger thing than we're being presented with at the moment. And I don't think we can clearly see what that's going to be yet, but we'll feel the energy of it when it comes. And it's got more of a reciprocal thing in it. In other words, we need to raise the bar even higher. Divine Feminines. It's not enough for them just to be healthy in a relationship. It's like, oh, been there, done. That was a few years ago now. Come on, get with it. We are creating a new earth now. You be my partner in that. That's what I'm going to let in, right? Transformation. Because we're in this transformational process at the moment. We're shifting toward the new, and none of those old structures can come, none of them. And it's been so entrenched in masculine and feminine relationships, so entrenched. Like even when I was working in corporate, right? Same pay grade and everything as the guys, who would be expected to go get the coffees, right? You know, it's just so entrenched. And same in the house. If you've got a partner in the house, there's entrenched things. Who's the one knowing about meals and what food is in the house and what we're having for dinner? It's the woman, right? We're so entrenched in all of these things that relationship is very difficult to keep going without being sucked into those old ways. So it's a dangerous thing to tread at the moment, and just know that the divine masculine will be wanting to be pulled in like that. But be wary. And it's not like there's anything terrible wrong. It's just we've got a role to do. Divine feminines have got a role to do now. It's really important. More important than a lower level romantic relationship. Remember, the divine relationships now are here for a purpose. And so they need to come with that purpose and knowing it. You're not here to do it for them. You're not here to lead them or coach them. You don't need to be the portal for them. Okay. So, more about divine masculine and divine feminine energies. We've got the Seven of Wands here. Protect yourself. Protect yourself and your energy. Another way of putting that is prioritize what's really important. Seven of Pentacles. Invest your energy where. So, what's our energy? It's our thoughts. It's what we will focus on. Our hearts. What we'll put emotion to. Ourselves, right? Getting that balance within ourselves and self-care so that we can do this. Our receptiveness, openness and receptiveness, to the divine and to guidance and to bringing in these energies and ideas and then holding them. It's to a lot of things that we should be prioritizing. And this is saying, like, actually invest in that. It's like, what shall I put my mind to today? I need to put my mind to this. So we definitely need to let go of distractions at the moment. In the last few days I've been saying that, right? What else have we got with masculine and feminine energies? The Six of Wands. This is being seen to be victorious. Some kind of success going on here. Okay, so Seven of Wands. Remembering that while we hold these energies and know how important it is, right? It's the most important thing ever. That the universe and the earth are going to take care of us. That trusting that abundance flows through that when we are doing that right role. So Seven of Wands, so protecting our energy like that. The moon, something is yet to be revealed. Muse of inspiration. Muse of inspiration is, well, it feels like a man on a mission, in fact. It's the King of Wands, the entrepreneurial energy. But it's, I know what it is that I want, and I'm going to go out and there and get it. It's very masculine kind of an energy, as you know, as that is a very masculine kind of an energy. And the way the guides are saying it now is that bringing the feminine energy through is, I know what it is that I want. I will sit and be receptive to it. Bring that energy through me, and I will hold it. I'll hold it. And I'll keep it within myself until I am given further instruction. Now, the further instruction could be for you to give that idea or that energy to someone else, to speak that to somebody who, or perhaps put something into place. Could be that. It might not be that. It might just be holding the energy and waiting for next instruction. You might be probably will be transmuting energies. So it's a lot of internal work. We have been doing all of the internal work throughout our lives, ready for this point. We know what it is that we're doing. We just need to invest ourselves in that now. So back to this, the moon energy is a feminine energy. It is yet to be revealed. So it's more likely that we're going to be holding that energy and that information that we're given until further instruction from the universe. This masculine energy, again, is what we've got to protect ourselves from. This go-getter, this, I know what I want and I'm going to go get it. You know, it's like, I know better than nature. Or I can, you know, I'm the master of it. Even in manifestation, even in law of attraction, it's not a welcome energy at the moment. It's like, no, we're co-creating with the earth now, not power over the earth. So just protect yourself from that energy. So being bamboozled by, I know what to do, you know, that kind of an energy. Discernment, be very discerning. See, it's going to be attractive. It's going to be attractive. That masculine energy, because of old paradigm stuff, is going to be attracted to us females because they're coming up with better behavior than they have before. And so they should, but so it's going to be attractive and we might just cave. You're going to end up in the old earth. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't cave. We're leading the way and we're going to continue leading the way. So Seven of Pentacles, invest yourself in this work. Know how it's so very important. Eight of Materials, and it's so very valuable too. Now, you might not be getting paid in conventional ways by it, but the universe will sort you out somehow. Again, if you tuned in, you'll be getting the ideas for your abundance as well. But very unlikely that you'll have to put those into a masculine. You might, but a masculine kind of container, because we're moving away from that. What I'm talking about, the masculine container, these readings and this information is a feminine work, but I'm having to put it into videos and put it out there as a business. That's a masculine container, right? Ideally, I would just be puttering around at home and then people would be coming to me for specific advice. And that's all I'd need to do. And I'd have all of my needs met, right? So what's behind that? Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, investing in knowing our worth in all of this. This is a very important job to do and I need to do it. Struggle behind that though, because there's a part of us that's like, but I need to conform with the old ways because I need to make money and all of that. There's always going to be a pull of the old ways within relationships and within abundance. So retreat and sacred spaces behind that. So still retreat, you know, just keep on doing it. Now, if you need more guidance, I mean, not guidance, but if you need confirmation of this, more confirmation than I'm giving you, let me be some confirmation too. But also tune in and ask for that confirmation. Okay, but this is really scary because this feels like I'm not taking charge of my life anymore, not taking control over my life, and I'm completely vulnerable to abundance showing up for me instead of me doing what I know has worked in the past, even though it's hardly been working at all anymore. Feeling very vulnerable as a result of that. So guides, universe, I need confirmation that this is it. And then if you ask for the confirmation, it will be given. Six of Wands, victory. Seem to be doing very well. Seem to be victorious. Seem to be successful in this. That doesn't mean making a bag of money. It means like whatever it is that you're focused on is working. You know, I wanted to share something. I just made my lunch before and had it. And because I've been talking about dimension shifts, I wanted to share this one that I had. So I was going for a walk with a friend through the jungle to a little beach on the other side of the island, and we were chatting as we were going, and we went past this certain bit, and there was like a hut, but it hardly had any walls. It was just like, you know, very open plan kind of thing, this wooden hut. So pretty much just like, you know, a few stays and that's it. And a comment is saying, wow, that must have a nice breeze that goes through it, and it's, you know, got some good views as well. On the way back, we walked through this like junkyard. Like there were broken down mattresses up against the side in the jungle there, and then there was like some bits that had been burnt, but a load of like half burnt junk and stuff. And we walked through it, and it's where that house was. And I looked, and I said, was this here when we walked past? I mean, it clearly was, because it was like, it wasn't a hot fire or anything like that. It burnt out. And he's like, I didn't see it. And I'm like, I didn't see it too. This is the different dimensions. When we walked through, we were in the New Earth dimension. It wasn't there. And when we walked, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know, but we were in a different dimension on the way back. That's for sure. It wasn't there. We would have seen it. I mean, it was right there. There was no missing it, but we missed it on the way there. So it wasn't in that dimension. There's glitches like that, see? Six of Wands. Been seen to be doing really well. Oh, page of materials, yeah. So, yeah. What is victory to you? What is being seen to be doing really well? What is being seen to be doing a good job here at this, bringing this new earth in? Page of materials, we've got to dream that up now. So what would it feel like to be truly valued in your role? Perhaps it is that. Perhaps it is just like sitting, pottering around, being in tune, hearing the guidance, holding that energy. You might get some like guidance for somebody, and then they get in touch with you and you're receptive to that. It could be that. And then you're like, pass my palm with gold. What are they going to trade for it? You know, it could be something like that. But what is it? I don't know. I'm not telling you what your dreams are. What would that victory and that recognition be like for you? This is tapping into our true value as feminine. We've got to think all around that now. I don't think we'll be getting the clear visions of what that truly will be, but we've got to think around that. It's starting out in our minds. We've got to imagine this. We've got to dream this into being. And who better to do it than those of us that are most in touch with our divine feminine side? Abundance is behind that. How is it going to work? Is it the pass my gold palm with gold or whatever? I don't know what it is. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how abundance is going to work. I know how abundance works. Abundance works like I'm looking at a tree full of fruit out there, and I think, that's a really tall tree. I wonder how we're going to get those down. And the tree falls toward me within a couple of hours and puts the fruits right outside my door. That's how abundance works. We think of these things and it's delivered. Getting back to bare essentials like that, the earth has the resources and it gives it to us. Rather than thinking about money, rather than thinking that man owns the earth and I need to earn money in order to give him money to get the resources from the earth. Earth is like, go. These resources are for you. That man does not own them. Yeah? And so perhaps thinking around that a little bit more. True abundance. Because what do we need the money for? Food, shelter. Like really, when we get down to it, will the earth provide us food and shelter? I'm also, something that's interesting me is grounding. I've got my foot on a grounding mat under here. These concrete buildings, they're not grounded, but wooden are. Natural materials in the ground. It's grounded. Grounded as in this the electron flow. from the earth to us. We need to be grounded. It really doesn't feel good being ungrounded, being in rubber-soled shoes all the time, on concrete and tiles and stuff all the time, disconnected from the earth. That's just a side note. So be thinking on that. What true success, reciprocation, being valued for it, and abundance would be for you. True abundance. And there's going to be some kind of, between people as well, you know, of course, some kind of an exchange. There will be. We'll still be doing things for people, right, at points. But how does that look in a new earth? Let's get thinking on it. I haven't got the answers. I don't know. I'm still thinking around it myself. It's not greed. It's not. I'll tell you for one thing. It's not greed, and it's not capitalism. That's greed. That's a greed structure. That's a, I own this and you got to slave for me to have any of it. Yeah. Anyway, ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Divine masculine coming at you. You got a job to do together. It doesn't feel like it's in alignment right now. And I think we're going to have to tune into this as well. When do they need to be by themselves? When do we need to be by ourselves? When should we be together? I think it's going to come in and out like that. Leg, stepping into a new experience. A whole new earth. Seahorse, family matters. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Called out. Yeah, don't just let them in for that. Butterfly, a change for the better. Transformation too. Throne, position of authority. We need to see ourselves like this. We are not being lazy and doing nothing. Quite the opposite. We're bringing through the new earth with the leaders, with the correct leaders. And it's not about being a president and ordering people around. Power over. It's not about that. It's about bringing in energies and just recognizing that on ourselves. It's like, wow, yes, this is the leadership position and I need to do this. I need to prioritize this now. And trust abundance. Cat, two-faced friend. Okay, how best to deal with these energies today? How best to deal? Ace of Cups. What's your heart saying? Trust your heart. Okay. Well, we've had these cards out saying the Divine Masculine is coming in. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Heart, head aligned, but it feels to me like it's about the relationship rather than about the new earth. Divine Feminine is already a step ahead. The Hermit says he needs to be by himself at the moment. Ace of Cups might have you thinking, following my heart, well, I really want to be with him. Taking a step back. Do you know what I mean? It's settling. It's settling just for the kind of relationship that you wanted 10 years ago. Yeah? That's what I wanted 10 years ago. Now I need a partner to bring in the new earth. And that requires him to do more stuff by himself first, to come at me with that energy. You're holding the energy for him too. So Ace of Cups, don't be fooled that the Ace of Cups is saying follow your what's in your pants. Ladies, you know we do it too. Well, there you go. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What is this bringing up for you? Let me know in that comments below. What are your ideas about it? What are those things that you're bringing through? If you want to share them, you can keep them to yourself still. I think a lot of us will be holding these visions and keeping them to ourselves, just not giving those ideas away until the right people are in front of us to share those visions with, and we'll know when that's the case. Anyway, tell me your thoughts about all of this. Would love to hear from you. If you want a reading from me, go to my website, behealing.com. There's a link to it there. You can sign up for my free class while you're there. Watch my pick a card reads there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.